guys, welcome back to BB's Basement. Got a leg day hamstring focus today. We'll start off with deadlifts right into it. Do some RDLs. We'll try that leg curl variation from last week, and yeah, we'll see what else we get into. But get started right away with some deadlifts. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started with these deadlifts. Get my deadlift jack over here, so it's easy. Got 55 on each side to start off. We're going to try to do it with no straps at all and no belt. We'll probably get up to in the 405 range. And yeah, we'll see how heavy it feels, but plan is we'll do 55. We'll do a steel plate or cast iron, 2 cast iron plates, and then we'll do a bumper plate of the 45s. Now there's a little bit of a buffer in between the ground and the cast iron plates. If you'll notice, the bumper plates are just a little bit taller than the cast irons. So yeah, that's our plan. Start off with these 55s. Let's get the feel for it. Get a little bit warmed up here. Keep it overhand, I think, for right now. Next set we'll switch to over under. But say we'll do the reverse. Good. Go for like 3 or 4. Alright, we got 425 in the bar now. So, see what we can do here. This might be the highest I've ever done without straps. So, or belt. Usually about 400 I put the belt on, so we'll see. We'll just go for 1. Don't want to hurt myself too bad, so. That wasn't too bad. No straps, no belt, so. Alright, we got 335 back on the bar. That felt good with no straps, no belt. So, I don't want to push it too hard. Deadlift's one of those exercises that you can hurt yourself pretty easy on, so. Yeah, we'll just get right into, we'll do a set of 3 on this weight, drop it down. We'll do the half rep burnout at 45 this time, and then yeah, we'll finish off with 1 more set down at 155. So let's get right into it. What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. All right, We'll go down, we're at 245 now. We'll do a couple of those little half ones and go from there. That sucks with deadlift. Alright, we'll move on to my favorite, which is calves. We'll do the Smith machine calves. Then we'll do some RDLs. Then we'll move on to the hamstring curl, leg curl, whatever. And then we might do that same like seated calf exercise how we did, but yeah, move on to some calves here. Deadlifting felt pretty good. Highest I've ever gone. No belt, no straps. I know I kind of alluded at wanting to do powerlifting at some point in life, so just trying to see where I stand kind of on some of these exercises. Bench, I've never worn a belt. I never wear like wrist wraps or anything like that. Elbow sleeves. Squatting, I usually will wear a belt. Sometimes wear knee wraps or sleeves, I guess. So yeah, we'll see where we're at throughout the next couple of months here. Also want to lose a couple pounds, so yeah. Get into some calves here. Alright, we put a 25 on each side here. Do set number 2. Set number 3 here, the calf raises. Alright, we got set number 4 coming at you. Don't know why I turned into a radio show host, but screw it. Alright, we got RDLs. We're going to do it the same way we did last time. Vertical dumbbell, just one. I think it's a little bit easier to hold on to. I also felt like it burned a little bit more, so we're going to do it this way. All right, let's get set number 3 in. We'll get set number 4. Then we got the hamstring set up going right over here, so get into those right after. It's definitely harder now. Try to tuck my shorts up just a little bit so that you can actually see my calves this time. Yeah, let's go into these. After watching back the last one, I could not figure out where to put my hands on these plates, and clearly I still can't because I'm like struggling to figure out where to put them. I don't want them to start sliding off, but I don't want it to be like an awkward hold. But we'll go ahead and get these now that we have the 15. Just calf raises. By no means a professional YouTuber, so just kind of doing it for fun. Do this better. If not, who wants to make one? I will test it out for you. But I mean, I'm an engineer, so maybe I could just do it, but probably not. I don't really have time for that, so. Alright, we'll see what we can get for a little leg day check-in. know we didn't do quads, but just to see. Cool. Alright, that'll do it for today's leg day. Thought it was pretty good. The hamstring curl thing. I only ended up doing 2 sets of it. I could not get comfortable in it, and I think the last thing that I wanted to do was to injure myself, trying to do something that I really shouldn't. Like, that's not how you should do those. So, I'll keep researching some better ways to do like a hamstring curl, but yeah, maybe we'll give it another shot next week. I think what really did it was when I tried to do a different method, just free ball them. Probably shouldn't have done that. So yeah, that was a pretty good leg day. Headphones are slowly falling off. I did get my cardio in for the day. Well, not the whole day, but at lunch today. So we'll try to do another walk today outside, about another 1.5 miles. Put me at 3 miles for the day, and then yeah, should be pretty good to go. I have been doing the bike the past 2 days. I just like I don't know if you guys care to see proof that I did cardio, but I have been doing the bike. I do about 30 minutes or 5 to 6 miles, whatever it ends up being. But yeah, so I think that'll do it for today. Tomorrow we will be back with, I believe, a chest day. Yeah, I think yesterday was arms. So yeah, we should be back with a chest day tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see where we go for there. Thanks for tuning in to BB's Basement. See you again tomorrow.